Jason Hay, head coach of the women's WSL for Taroona. They performed a lot better than what it showed on the table, and I thought they were a bit unlucky to not be further up the table actually. So once I got here, you could see that they are a great bunch and they play for each other. They're very much looking after themselves. They love the club. The difference from them being where they finished on the ladder to being quite a few places up the ladder was not that large of a deal. They actually just needed to work together longer in the game, and the results are probably going to be a little bit different. And that's probably the big thing I'm going to keep pushing with them, is to implement a few more things to take advantage of tackling opportunities, but basically keep working together as a group for longer in the game. So we got the girls to roll their feet over before Christmas. That was just more a bit of fun, me to see them to see me. Kicked off early in January, the official pre-season. Numbers have been fantastic turning up. Got a lot of young, keen players there, as well as the players have been around the club for a while. Our goal is just improvement, and that's from last season, this season, that's from week to week. If we're doing that, then we'll see where the results lie, but I'm sure we're going to be happy with it. So that may be we're towards the top of the table, maybe we're second from the bottom, but if our progress is that we can assess ourselves and go, yep, that was better last week to this week, from last season to this season, that's the tick we're looking for this year. Definitely got to be aware of what they can do for how long. So yes, we'll probably be regularly rotating the squad. One to keep developing them, and also at the same time to make sure they're going to see the whole season out. Launceston City are joining the league. That's fantastic. We don't have any more buys anymore because of that, so no one seems to like buys. Bigger depth. I think that's it's good to see them there, and hopefully they'll do well and add to the competition. So more the merrier, if you ask me. We've got a lot of younger players coming through that have actually come along in leaps and bounds from the finishing of last season to this season. Some of the key players, particularly last year's captain Bella, they've unfortunately had to move away from Hobart to go for work or studies. So that's the major thing. Ins probably not so much. Most of the ins were generally already there, and we'll see a bit more of them this year. So we've got a lot of younger, and obviously some players who have been in the club for a while, who have stepped up and taken more leadership roles. That actually adds to other levels of like assistant coaches, which is fantastic for me. Zero input from me, they're just driving themselves, which is the culture of the club is fantastic. So for Taroona to bring home the silver this year, it's them continually believing themselves that every game they can win, every team is beatable, and to stay in that game for 90 minutes.